That felt good. That's nap. Needed that after all the shit's been doing the last couple of weeks. Okay, I'm ready to do Black Widow. Let's do it. And then we'll do Black Widow. Then we'll take a break for the next episode. A friend of mine will call, ask a little favor, and I'm ready to go. Okay, ready, set, go. Time to review what the fuck? Hey, what? It's Ned. I take it back when I got a haircut. Wanted to see how do you like the room. What the hell did you do to my room? I got it ready for your Black Widow review. I thought it would be funny and jokes. So, do you like it? Oh, I get it. It's not very clever. Red room, like in the movie, actual red room. I'm like, come on, man, we are better than this. We have standards on this channel for comedy. And that's not funny. Anybody could have done that. Anybody. We have standards, okay? You gotta run this stuff by me first, okay? Now clean it up, and then I can do the review. Now I have to wait for you to clean it up, and then I can do my review. Happy? Oh, sorry, I didn't think it would be that big a deal. I'm really sorry. I'm just trying to be a little funny. Come on. Come on. That's why I do the funny and you do the clean up and help with other stuff. The funny, leave it to me. If you want to do something funny, run it by me first. That's fine. And then we can talk about it. But don't just do stuff without my permission, okay? I'm the funny guy. You're not. It's been a little time in that. And it's really kind of hurtful. And I was just trying to be nice, you know, you've done a lot of work. I was going to help you today with today's video, and I thought it was nice just to fuck me, right? I don't... I'm sorry, it's just... I fucked up again. Fuck. I'm sorry, there's been a lot of stuff going on. I'm sorry for being so, mean. Just a lot of stuff been going on lately, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. I'm sorry. Just can you please fix it, and I can do my review, and then why don't we, after that, let's go get some tea or something. Let's go out. Let me take you. Have you eaten anything today? No, I haven't eaten anything today. I did the room, and then I had to obviously go get my hair cut, and then, I came back to you saw the room, and now I want to clean it again, so, I haven't eaten today. Okay, great. I'll do the review, and then let's go out. Let's go out, have a few drinks, or go have some fun, let's get a bite to eat. My treat. I've been trying to, with everything you did last time for helping me and for me yelling at you, I'm gonna take you out, and we'll get some nice food. How about that? Thank you, and I'm really, really sorry at the bottom of my heart. I didn't know this was gonna affect you this much. I'm really sorry. I'll go clean up right away, then we can go later and have a good time. Okay, just tell me when you got this fixed, and I'll be back. Hey guys, and welcome to the review for Black Widow. The room is back, not ready anymore. I'm ready to go, ready to talk about this. This is the first Marvel movie we've gotten since the pandemic. I'm excited. We've had a long time coming. This movie is one I was debating on. Was it going to be as good? Because we've waited so long for this. It's going to be still held up. It's still going to held up. It's going to be one of those movies. Because I feel like this movie was supposed to come out so long ago. It's at this point, you're But after watching it, it is great. I do think I really enjoy it. I like Black Widow. I'm finally doing a movie, and I like some of the other characters. Everybody knows I'm a big comic book guy, so I know a lot of characters like Red Guardian, Taskmaster, who will talk about some of these characters later in the video. But yeah, the movie's great. I actually do recommend seeing it if you like the Marvel universe. It's great. There's lots of stuff I will talk about later on in the review, but let's get on to the review. So this movie is about Black Widow, obviously. It starts off with her as a kid with her family, and then she gets taken, they have to run away, escape from the cops and stuff, because they're like Russian fugitives and stuff, and then it shows them, and then eventually they have to go into the black room, and eventually the dad puts them, or whatever, they have to go to the red room. I said black room. Red room was the way they have to train and do all this awful shit, and then, yeah. And then eventually, she talks about, later in the movie, she talks about how she escapes the red room, does it by killing the guy who runs it, and they did not kill him, he's still alive, doing awful shit, and she meets her sister, and they have to figure out a way to, she gets unbroken from the thing. She was like kind of like mind controlled, no control of her own. So her sister gets broken from it, and then after that, she goes off and finds Black Widow and gets her to come and help. And then they get the rest of the team. They get Red Guardian, who is the technically kind of dad, probably not biological dad, but you know, they're kind of, you could say like stepdad. We'll say stepdad. Who is a character in the comics. He's part of the Russian like superhero team. He used to be a superhero. It's really cool. Trying to be like Captain America, but for Russian. And then we have the mom, who is a scientist and stuff. And they all try to help take down this guy, stop the red room and everything, because they're like, yeah, this is bad, we want to help. And the way you can tell the father and mother are trying to get better, because back then they were like, yeah, this is what we do, but then like, yeah, this is kind of bad, we want to help. We want to help people, we want to help you guys, because this is like a bad situation, we want to help. You want for some awful shit, we want to help. They do try to get more understanding of them. But it's really great. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention. Also, this movie takes place after Civil War and before like Endgame. Before like Infinity War and Endgame stuff. This happens right after Civil War. I'm like, okay, cool. A couple things I want to mention is one, I think somebody else mentioned this, and I want to say, I think it was Charlie. It's a good point, and I wanted to make it up, I didn't realize this, that this movie, and I don't remember those two movies, every dialogue was so like characters, so I'm not sure, maybe they did. But in Infinity War and Endgame, when she dies and all the stuff in that movie, this movie has no recollection to that. Obviously, this movie wasn't probably filmed or maybe written yet at that point. But Endgame, maybe. I think Endgame, yes. I say by Endgame, they probably had it ready to go. But by the first one, they didn't have, when they were filming these movies, probably didn't have any of this made ready. And it was like, yeah. So you don't see her character in those movies about like, yeah, I have a family now and all this stuff. We're back together and all this stuff. None of that is addressed in those movies. It's weird. Because I'm like, that should be something that should be addressed. Somebody should be like, yo, she tells Cliff at the end, like, hey, if you make it out of this, go tell my family, go find my family, tell them what happened, and no. So you don't get any of that feeling in those movies about like, hey, and that's one thing that comes after. It's weird, but like, also you could just say, it's like, she has a lot of stuff on her mind, so maybe that's not the priority. Because I know she worries about doing her job and everything, but yeah. But at the end, also, I'm trying to think what else, there's some other stuff I wanted to mention. At the end of the movie, they do show an end credit scene, so spoilers, just saying for the end credit scene, shows the sister at the grave of Natasha, and it shows a person come up who she works for, and I think it's I don't know the actor, like the name of the actor, but she's the actor who's on the show Seinfeld, the girl who's on Seinfeld, who's part of like the four main cast, her. I'm like, okay. If that's the case, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. She's interesting. I think that was her. I'm not sure because I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was. So yeah, so she is there talking to her. It's like, you want to know the friend who killed the sister? This is it. It's Clint Barton, who is, you don't know who Clint Barton is, Hawkeye. Clint Barton is Hawkeye, and yeah, so she's gonna have to go and fight her. In what, you may ask? It's obviously the Hawkeye series. The only reason I'm playing the Hawkeye series, now it might not be, it could be something later down the line, but the Hawkeye series is the next thing to come. If they don't address it, I think that's weird. Obviously, I feel like that's going to be an episode. It might be just an episode of Hawkeye where they have a little fight and then they make amends or whatever. I don't know. But I feel like the Hawkeye series, that would be something I could see it being in. But yeah, if there's anything else, I don't know what else it could be in, really. So, but it's cool. I'm excited to see where that goes. Yeah, so this is really cool. Like I said, really enjoyed the movie. What do I think of it? What do I rate this bad boy? I think we covered it. I couldn't think if I missed anything that's really important. Nah, I think that covers both. It's really, I want to do something simple for this one. To come back before I go off, take a break for the next episode. I wanted to do a little thing. So, I won't be hosting by break, I won't be hosting the next episode. I'm going to call a friend after this to do that. But I give this one a solid, I'm going to say solid 8. Like, solid 8 out of 10. Not really good. I was almost going to give it a 9, but I was like, yeah, it's not a 9. I think it's an 8. Solid, there's a lot of great stuff in it. A lot of the actors and characters are great. It's just really great. So, what do you guys think of Black Widow? Let me know in the comments down below. You guys can always stay epic, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. But now I gotta go make a call to a friend of mine to maybe have somebody else do the reviews next time. See you guys. Bye. Yeah. Hey. Chief. I got a favor to ask you.